Welcome back to Good Day, Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show, and we love small businesses.
Yes, we do, especially local ones, right? And one is celebrating 7 years this weekend with tall, cold craft brews. A friend of Good Day, Chris Harris from Black Frog Brewery is here this morning. Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I remember the first time you came on, it was probably 7 years ago.
It probably was 7 years ago.
It was around that time. But you started making beer a couple years before that at home.
I did. I was probably the first brewery in the state of Ohio that was able to legally brew beer in their garage. So I did it for 2 years, and unfortunately, I sold it to the Anderson, but unfortunately, they're not here anymore.
Yeah. So then you had to open your own place.
Yeah. So 7 years later, we're here, Chris. How does it feel to know you went from your garage and now 7 years later, and you have a location in Cleveland?
It's unbelievable. I really can't put it into words. When I first imagined opening a brewery, I never imagined to where it would be at right now. So it's just wonderful.
Yeah, you know, you come to your place and it is kind of like the Cheers bar. You know, you come in and everybody knows your name, and you've got a great group of people who come in and support you on the regular, and you're going to celebrate with them this weekend.
Yes, so this weekend, if you come out, there's going to be food for everybody. Of course, what we're going to do is we're having the beers that we started with 7 years ago on tap this weekend. So there's going to be food. I'll be doing giveaways, and it's just going to be a great time at the brewery.
Yeah, we went last year for the 6th year, and it was a lot of fun. It was a big party. It was a lot of fun.
And Chris, when you sip on some of those brews that you brewed 7 years ago, does it take you back to the beginning of it all?
It brings back those good memories. Oh my God! So because I don't get to brew those beers all the time, so it was just nice to reminisce and brew those beers and have them back on tap from what I did 7 years ago.
And you cover, you know, the gamut here of different styles and types of beer.
Oh, most definitely. So there's going to be an IPA in there for somebody. We have a cream ale. We have something dark, which is Froglicious, which is our honey brown porter, and then we have a pale ale, which is just going to be the middle of the road for people that's just looking for something mild. So
I like a pale ale.
You like that? That's your speed?
That's my speed. I like IPA too, but I like a pale ale.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So folks will be able to come this Saturday, this weekend.
This weekend, yes.
This weekend, and they'll get an opportunity to get those brews on tap. But with anniversaries, it's a nice opportunity to look back, but also an opportunity to look forward, right? So what's in the work? What's brewing?
What is brewing? So for those that know Black Frog and maybe not have heard, so we're actually opening a location in Cleveland, Ohio. So the building is in the process of being built right now. Actually, we go down sometime in October to actually sign the beam for the last beam going up. And then they're going to start putting walls in. So, and then hopefully sometime in 24, we'll have a location in Cleveland and here in Toledo. So it's going to be crazy.
So that new location is coming.
You know, it's so good to hear, because the beer really is good. And you started with those that you're going to have this weekend, but you've also evolved your flavors too.
Oh,
so you have really, I mean, your sweet potato porter will probably be coming up here soon.
Granny's is coming up soon. They would kill me if I didn't do Granny's.
He has people who come and help him peel sweet potatoes.
That they do, yes.
And make this. And then, of course, you have your Ebenezer that comes up for Christmas time, too.
That's the holiday ale. So, yeah. And actually, that's probably like one of my favorite beers that I brew is Ebenezer. And I just can't wait, because you just, that nice winter and that nice warm feeling, the cinnamon and sugar around the rim, you just can't beat it.
It's very good. It's very good. And also, we should know that you are also a board member for the National Black Brewers Association as well, too.
Yes, I'm a board member for the National Black Brewers Association, and this is a new association that just actually started up this year, and we're just trying to bring awareness to the country about Black brewers that's in the brewing space. So what we're in the process of doing right now is, so I'm trying to get the state of Ohio to recognize October 10th as National Black Brewers Day, and then we're also doing that in the Cleveland area, and we're also going to be doing it in the Toledo area.
Okay, so
you have
got some good work there.
you have a lot
I have a lot on the plate
that you have your hands mixed in.
Yes.
That's good. What does that mean to you to be part of that effort?
It's unbelievable, and hopefully I'm trying to tell this story really quick. So the person that is leading the National Brewers Association is actually KJ, that used to play for the Phoenix Suns. And the craziest thing is, I get a text message from somebody that I knew and said, "Hey, KJ from the Phoenix Suns would like to speak to you." I thought it was a joke.
Right.
And so I said, "Okay, I'll give you my number." And lo and behold, 10 minutes later, I'm getting a call. "Hey, this is Kevin Johnson asking me to be a board member for the National Black Brewers Association." So it was just crazy.
Wow. How cool is that?
That was very cool.
A lot to celebrate then. And that's all happening up. This party is Saturday. What time do you open and where are you located?
So this Saturday we're opening a tad bit earlier. So we're going to be opening at 2 o'clock and the party ends at 9 o'clock. Just all you gotta do is bring yourself and be thirsty, and it should be a good time.
They'll be thirsty, I'm sure. And then you're at McCord and Angola?
Yep, 831 South McCord Road.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
7 years.
All right, thank you guys again for having me. I really appreciate it.
Good to have you.